Well, welcome back. Let's continue our camp talk. Dairan, he must be happy. He must be happy. Time for Kormakr cooks? Nope. Not yet. I think the Kormakr cooks I will do after the stream. I mean, we'll see how it goes with our goals here. If all goals are hits, we're gonna prolong the stream by 1 hour. Maybe if that happens, I might order a snack or something in between. But yeah. There you are. People say that you're deliberately trying Queen Golfer's patient. Is that true? Does it even matter? All of medieval high society has declared war on me. They either despise me or they're trying to steer me back into the right path. And I'm doing everything in my power to keep them on their toes. I relish the prospect of all the fun this mess in cannabis will bring. The Drow is raising 5 shields and therefore prolonging the stream by 20 minutes. Drow, type an exclamation mark shield in the chat. And let me know what color you want to be on our Viking shield. Thank you, Kandi, for supporting us. Highly, highly appreciated. With that, Dragon, SMTX, Stardonk, Bikis, and Pixel Janusz, my dear twin. Welcome to the shield wall. Highly appreciate you standing tall with us. And Drow, thank you kindly for your support. Exclamation mark shield for you, my friends. Type it in chat, have a look at the picture, and let me know what color you would like to be on the shield. Hey, the Dragon of Canabris reserves some respect and not mockery. She's dead. She doesn't really care, and I shall enjoy 3 or 4 minutes of rather pleasant thoughts about the range of those sanctimonious fools who pestered me the most. You like your new role as advisor? You always enjoy poking me with the stick, don't you? Imagine it. Me, a crusader. My dearest cousin hoped to teach me a lesson. She managed it perfectly. An assignment I couldn't avoid without losing my face. This idiotic journey leading straight into the demon's maws. I could have been at pleasure boats right now with the loveliest songstress in Pitax in my arms. And a bottle of finest Kianan wine to keep us company. Do you also receive a fraction of this unusual power? Looks like it. I genuinely hope that getting away from you would be the end of it. If your gifts truly did come from Yamini, then giving me a smidgen of that power was a very subtle joke on her part. I had no idea that our divine Lightbringer of Mendev even had a sense of humor. Don't get me started on my many acts of sacrilege against her. The obscene engraving, the truth about the test of Starstone. Man. Darren, oof, my goodness. I hope you get your head out of the gutter. But we heard an expression in Guild Wars 2 spoken by a Char. I think you might like it when they thank you for helping them. You're like a shield in an arrow storm. Oh, that is a good one. That's a really good one. I like that.
Let us be off.
What's going on with you guys? Teacher, I sharpened your quills. Good. Could use some quills and... Where's my inkwell? Where's his inkwell? Teacher, what's this word? Let me see. Orthopraxy. It means things should be done right now, not splat dash. Okay. Hey, Ford is back here. What are you doing here? I congratulate you on your new rank, Commander. My hunt demanded that I travel with your army. Naturally, I wouldn't burden your forces with the needs of care for an outsider. I provided myself with all the necessities. Interesting. So there's new loot everywhere. So he's still hunting that lady. Super weird. Social, you said that you want to talk.
Let's move.
Looks like he's painting something.
Hello again. I'm very pleased to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
A young cleric stands before you, an easel, his brush hovering over the canvas without touching it. Instead of painting, the young man seemingly gazes in the sky of Kormakr, which is still streaked with towering columns of black smoke. Finally notices you and smiles.
It's a pity I wasn't there at the Grey Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign. The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
And who are you? What could possibly be of use to this army?
My name is Sozio Vanek. I am a cleric of Shaylin, the Eternal Rose and the Goddess of Beauty. Yes, I know that many people would consider me useless in a war. This is not a usual war, though. Just consider our enemy. The Abyss and his demons are the very embodiment of everything evil and ugly in the world. Perhaps a disciple of kindness and beauty might come in handy.
Aww.
I have no doubt that we will win this war, Commander.
Oh.
We just have to. It is our destiny. My role is to help you, and all those standing by your side in this struggle, to survive and flourish. Everyone deserves the chance to find peace and happiness in the world that they are defending so selflessly.
Is that so? Can a cleric become a full tank? Like, does it make sense for a cleric to be like full armor, frontliner, shields, and stuff? Because there are feats, I think, where you can, when you can cast and do things without triggering attack of opportunities, right? What are you painting? The cleric's eyes linger mournfully on the canvas. The unfinished painting depicts a temple crowned with a rainbow-tailed bird, the symbol of Seelan. 5 people dressed in robes stand before the temple, men and women, young and old. They all gaze back at you with a radiant happiness and joy.
My brothers and sisters in faith. They sent me for help, and then they saved my life, Commander. If the Prioress hadn't ordered me to escape the city and seek help, I would have died right along with them. Instead, I met Queen Galfrey on my way to Nerosian, and hurriedly returned to Kormakr, only to find my friends dead on the steps of our desecrated temple.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to draw them the way they live on in my memory. Wise, beautiful, and loyal to their goddess and their city to the very end.
Oh man, this is why you have to treasure every moment you spend with the ones you love. Today, you're together, but who knows what tomorrow may bring.
You're right. I took their company for granted and never even imagined that they might just disappear in the blink of an eye. So many words left unspoken.
That's true. Chat, if you have somebody out there that you love and appreciate, take a moment. Write them a message. And just say, I appreciate you. Just like that. Who knows, maybe you'll make somebody smile today. Give it a try.
Now it's my duty to make sure my friends and tutors did not die in vain. I will honor their sacrifice by making this world a bit more beautiful and kind.
I see. I see. Not the main tank. I see. Kind of. You can build social for mounted combat using reach weapons. Armor tanks aren't that amazing, but for core, I guess it could be an off tank. Also, yeah, mounted social makes most sense as a tank. Players get domain in their main purpose. Some domains are just about the strongest buffs in the game. Interesting. I don't know how my... Is he a new companion? It kind of feels like he will become a new companion. What made an artist enlist in the army?
Perhaps I am a true artist. Or simply an amateur who defaces canvases in my spare time. My goddess is a patron of art. So painting is part of my prayer. And I put all my heart into my pieces. But I am a cleric above all else.
Okay.
So I must also tend to others. I went to war because here's where I'm most needed. Sure, I could be painting idyllic landscapes and offering empty prayers to my goddess, but that won't stop people from dying. My goddess has no tolerance for false piety.
I see, I see. You want to discuss something with me, right?
Yes, I have a personal request.
Personal.
Before we undertake our journey and leave Kenabres behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city.
Okay.
Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort.
Yeah, why not?
I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful.
Sure, we're gonna have a look at everything. I was nice meeting you. I have to go.
You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for 100 years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
Thank you for these kind words. Yes, you need to pick the correct domains for Social, and he'll make an excellent off-tank and buffing machine. Community domain is goated than nature. Community 2 time good. Community was nerfed into competence instead of secret bonus. Still goated. You know what I have? You know what I haven't cooked in ages? Toad in the hole. The sausage worth of such a culinary endeavor now. Toad in the hole? What the hell is a toad in the hole? Toad in the hole! Sounds like a grenade. We have something here now. Look at that. There is loot everywhere. Oh, a recipe. Glowing croissant. Man, this game is making me hungry now. Wrong button. A glowing croissant. The new recipe. Good. Magic sausage, cook it into Yorkshire pudding. That's sewed in a hole. Oh, I see. I see. There's hawk blades. There is hawk blades. Reserve commander, commander. Good, let's go to hawk blade. I have to bring the sword radiance back to Kenabres. Commander! Let me personally congratulate you on your new title. Thank you for your time in advance. I'm Lighter Hawkblades, an Inquisitor of the Church of Yamadi. The Bringer of Lights, I require your assistance in a certain delicate matter involving one of your companions, young Count Darren Arande. You're one of Prelate Holden's followers, right? Yes, of course. Are you aware that I was who killed him? No, I wasn't aware. Why are you revealing this to an Inquisitor and so calmly? That's a surprisingly bold move. How did it happen? I wanted to protect the priest of Desna, and he was deemed a traitor and threatened with execution. I will have to confirm your testimony when I finish investigating the Count's case, but knowing the revered Hulrun and his attitudes towards the Desnans all too well, I also know that it is true. This news is hard to accept. Why did I leave Kenabres right when everyone needed me the most? Perhaps I could have protected the people and prevented my brethren from making fatal mistakes that led to such an ignominious end. So what brings you here? I ask you to assist the Church of Yamadi in an investigation to the utmost importance. I understand that the leader of the Crusade has plenty of other things to do, but please allow me to tell you the details. Perhaps it will explain why I'm calling upon you. The Inquisitor opens a face, instantly reveals his feelings. He froze and looks through you, lost in his thoughts for a moment. I suppose that you have already heard about Count Arande's story. I refer to the tragedy at the Heaven Edge Estates. Tell me about it. About 10 years ago, several powerful demons managed to penetrate
loyal devotee.
the Wardstone barrier and commit a mass murder all of the guests who have attended to the feast and celebration of young Darren's birthday. The unknown magical disease they have brought wiped out the whole estate in less than a day. That was not a unique case in itself. The demons had attempted such raids in Medavian lands before, but they had never dared to target such a well-protected place. Tom Beach Rexter. I hope I did not butcher your name. Welcome in. Happy to have you among us. Did you kill Holrun? I did kill him, sadly, because he attacked the Desnan guy and he went bazonkus, and I had to put him down. Like a wild dog. But 10 years ago, several powerful demons, man, exactly, well-protected place, there we were. The Arandes family was exceptionally rich. The estate was protected by elite bodyguards. There were several strong righteous paladins among the guests. Moreover, the revered Nestrin, Daron's tutor, was one of the most powerful priests of Yomade in the vicinity. All of them died, nonetheless, except for the young counts, who had suddenly manifested his outstanding sacred healing powers. What was that, a divine miracle or a curse? That remains to be seen. So you're investigating that again? Yes, I am. I have several reasons to doubt the widely shared accounts of what exactly happened. You see, Commander, I was among those sent to examine the estates after the incident. I saw everything with my own eyes, and I still remember it clearly, even though it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. Heaven's Edge was a unique place. It still carried the spirit of old Mendef. Mendef before the world wounds, and yet, on that day, it turned into the labyrinth house of horrors, like something only seen out in nightmares. Apologies for the discretion. I wanted to tell you about my suspicion. Everything about the incident seemed odd. Why was the only person left alive a young boy with a newfound talents of divine magic? Why did nobody send Canabris for help, even though the agony spans many hours? We found the demons dead, with their heads cut off. When we got into the estates, how were they defeated? How did the disease kill even the paladins present at the estates, who are said to be immune to any disease? If the demons had found a way to penetrate the Holy Warrior's defense, why has there never been repeated since the tragedy at Heaven's Edge? You are the only person who can help me here, Commander, because the only living witness of those events is currently serving your army. Interesting. There are 100 ways, 1,000 paths, and mirrored loopholes in a human lives that have forces of evil can use to their advantage. I'm not sure which one of those led the demons to the gates of Heaven's Edge. Did you try to question him himself? I did, but the Count insisted he couldn't remember anything about the incident due to a severe shock. You've already been to this stage several times. What do you expect to find now? I was young and inexperienced Inquisitor when I first visited. My skills have improved significantly since then, and I have paid dearly for that. Our arsenal included many spells, techniques, and dedicated gathering information about people and events. That is why I have to return. So you suspect Darren is hiding something that is to blame for the tragedy? I deliberately refuse to entertain any theories or suspicions that affect this investigation. There is a saying among my colleagues that suspicion is the mother of prejudice. Why have you not taught that to your prelate Holrun before being such a ass attacking people? I'll help you. What do you need from me? Thank you, Commander. Now I ask you to speak to the Count and tell him that you wish to see the Heaven's Edge. Please do not inform him of my presence right away. I will join your escorts. It's time to travel to the state. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, Darian. I'd love to visit the estates and see around this estate someday. Oh, I was just about to mention it myself. I've been thinking, now that I'm in the middle of this whole crusade nonsense, I must devise new ways to have fun. With all the recent commemoration, my birthday completely slipped in my mind. What if we were to celebrate at Heaven's Edge? It's not far from here, and you'll get to enjoy a banquet in a Bonfeed haunted house. Since you're my superior and I'm your advisor, I'm obliged to ask your permission to leave for festivities, and I want to invite you too. I'm sure the commander can free up an afternoon while the soldiers are on leave. Are you surely to throw a banquet where your family died? Darren purses his lips for a moment before replying in a bored drawl. Yes, what of it? I'm supposed to weep and quake with fear for the rest of my life? I stayed away from that damn place for 10 years. And now I'm going to return there to drink, dance, and marry without a care in the world. You can keep your squeamish disapproval to yourself. Alright, deal. Perfect. You'll have a hole. You have a bowl, and make sure of it. Oh, the music just turned into some epical ba-bum, rum-bum, da-dum. So. Ooh, blacksmith. Bulk selling.
Follow me.
Oh, with plenty of more. Apparently, to talk to the people. Plenty of more.
What's that?
Ooh, what's that? May Canabras be damned. Anonymous pamphlet. I spit on the streets of Canabras, I spit on the granite walls, and I stained glass windows. If tomorrow the ground trembles, splits apart, and devours this cursed city, I will not shed one tear. No one here, not a single soul, deserves any compassion. Everyone who lives in the city is a criminal. And if there were any justice in the world, every one of them would be hanged from the gallows. Prelate Holrun and Queen Goldfrey chief among them. Ask anyone on the streets what they know of mongrels. The answer will be dumb silence. Or the lowered eyes of the scoundrel who knows their crimes but doesn't want to think about it. Mongrels! A disgusting nickname, which of the residents of the city have given to the brave Crusaders heroes. Oh my fucking gods. Somebody not happy. Oh, Sir Trotsalot is back there. So, Camellia. Greetings. So you're Hogor's daughter. I discovered the most terrible secrets. Father cares so much about the worm name that he raised me in our mansion, hiding me away from the whole world. I'll always be grateful for my fathers for everything he's done. Even the men of society disapproved of Sumhouse's decision. Would it be insolent of me to back for your discretion? Found a number of interesting implements and accessories in the Worm Mansion. How kind of you to share that you've gone through Worm's dirty laundry and draw some bizarre conclusion. If you value my company, please refrain from making such insinuations in the future. What do you think of your powers? People of noble descent grow accustomed to ample opportunity. The powers I received from you are useful, but I see no point in treating them with excessive piety. I won't keep you. Okay, okay. There you are. I've been waiting, as you see. I too have joined the crusade. I don't know how to swing a sword, but war is costly, and I have money. Besides, I believe I owe you an apology. The way I've behaved was rude, ill-mannered. You are an honest and honorable person. You have clawed your way up from the bottom of society to the title of Knight Commander. You are friends with Queen Goldfrey herself. Such precedence deserves respect. Please allow me to give you this magic amulet from my humble personal treasury to mark our future cooperation. Okay. Okay. Aren't you afraid I will reveal the secret to everyone? Are you threatening me? I've invested a lot of money in your crusade, and I'll still invest even more. I'll defend my good name to the end. Your claims will seem like a wise lender. However, I do hope it won't come to any of that. We're all here for common cause. Yeah. What can you tell me of Dairon? He's a brilliant young man with a brilliant pedigree. And that story of his. Who would have noticed the demon's bloody massacre if they only slaughtered poor countryfolk? The early family shared the tragic blights of the worms, along with the many other members of the nobility. They fell a victim to treacherous attacks during the major celebration taking place at their family estate. Interesting. Why do you hide the fact that Camilla is your daughter? Didn't I tell you to mention it's because her mother, Iris, was a lowly half-elf who looked after my garden. Oh, I see. Just because she is lowborn. How did her mother die? I'm not going to tell you about that. Some things ought to remain private. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good. Wolf Chief is apparently also with us still. Hey, Chief, wanna talk? Are you really staying with the party or just waiting for a chance to run off? As if I could, there are demons and dangers around every corner. Don't you worry, Chief, I'll work my debts honestly. I won't stab you in the back or go to run with your money. And if you buy my wares, I won't have to leave at all. Let's see what he got. So. What do you think of your powers? I mean, what you did back there? I have a few ideas. We could send you to P18 underground arena to find. Give it a scary name like Swift Sting or something like that. Give it a great cover story. Enemies burned down your house. You're avenging your dead family. The public eats that stuff. You will wear a shiny, eye-catching outfit. Or a black one if you like black better. You split the prize money 60-40. 60 for me, of course. You know, arranging fights isn't easy. Those people are tough. I'll be talking... I will take more risk than you. And after we get set up in P18, we'll tour different cities. Make some real money. What do you think of it? Have any other suggestions? I got one more. Have you heard of the Razmiran? The old realm, Razmiran, was known for a turbulent, violent river of kingdom. Some land in the river kingdoms ruled by King Razmir. A friend of mine used to live in Razmiran. Yeah, he's gonna be there. Long story short, this King Razmir of theirs is a god. He keeps his people under his heel. They're all terrified of what he might do. He sits on his throne wearing some white mask, giving power to anyone. Come and talk power from me, he says, as long as you believe in me. Interesting. But that friend of mine, the one who fled, has a half-sister on his old man's side, who's a cook in the castle, and a washerwoman who took place cards with the evening tutorial of Juicy Armor. Word is Razmir isn't a real god at all. He's got no powers, so here's my point. You do have powers, pretty scary ones too. We'll find some shabby little kingdom, I'll start some rumors, and you'll show off the tricks to wow the locals, and that's it. We'll make you a deity. But first I want you to put on a writing that you'll be your chief, that I'll be your chief advisor. I'm not doing anything just on the nod. I've been there for people, promise you mountains of gold, and then when it comes to it, they're all get lost, or I'll set the dogs on you. So, you like the idea? Call myself a god to deceive people? No. Killing privies is disgusting. Deceiving an entire kingdom is an art. No appreciation what it is I'm offering you, Chief. I don't make offers like that just to anyone, you know? Oh, that's so good. Show me what he got. What he got new for me. Ring of Protection, Cloak of Resistance. Apprentice Lockpick. Give me one. Robe of blah blah blah. What? This robe grants a +2 bonus to spell penetration. Ooh. Veteran armor. This padded armor grants a wielder a 10 resistance against fire and electricity. Fire resistance is super good because we get a lot of fire from the demons. Estok Dwarf, Star Knife, Sai, Tongi, Light Armor, Orchard, is Sling Staff. Okay. Sling Staff sounds like a weapon that you use for close combat and reach. Chad, how do I get rid of this Grey Pox? How do I get rid of the Pox? What kind of spell would help me there? Get rid of that. Mysterious elf. Damn it. You again. What the fuck? I did try treat affliction, did not work. Remove disease? I remove sickness. Okay, so I have to grab a remove disease one. Do you have such a thing? Not yet. Sickness will help you. Yeah, I've noticed. I've noticed. Who's that lady? Is blind would do any wine shop proud. Does the Crusade really need that much alcohol? Don't think I'm trying to encourage drunkenness among our Crusades. It's all good and fun. A way to blow off some steam when soldiers can gather by the fire and raise a cup to honor both the living and the dead. Fair enough. I saw talk to a girl who was hiding her face. Who was she? No, Commander. She was never introduced herself, but I bet she's not part of the army. I know all the soldiers by name. She was looking for some elf volunteer. Wanted to know which tent he was sleeping in. At first, though, she was a messenger from Wendev. She definitely wasn't one for us, but now I see how it all looks mighty shifty. Elf? Is she at... Is she over here? Reflection works, but you have to pass a saving throw. You can try multiple characters. No, can he not only be treated once? With that? Can he not only be treated once with the affliction parts? What do we got here? Amulet of the Black Mirror. Whenever the wearer of this amulet uses a hex, the DC of the saving throw against it is increased by 1. She's using a lot of hexes. That might be helpful for you. Persuasion 14, 11, 15. Silver Song, just cheating. Once per day, yeah. Pathfinders, you talk too much, it's annoying your weapon, nothing more. Oh dear. How rude.
March on.
I mean, really an asshole in this game. So, I think we've talked to everyone. Yeah, we've talked to everyone. You're safe from this. Not really interested in story, just having a look through. About the concentration. Okay. So. Irabeth. Commander, allow me to see something before you. This wasn't a war. It was agony drawn out of over decades. None of us believed in victory anymore. When the demons attacked the city, for some it was a relief. At least the end had come. They laid down their weapons and surrendered without a fight. I felt the same thing, but I somehow got through the stubbornness and the vague hope that if nobody found Nevia's body, she might be some miracle he survived. And that miracle was you. You returned my beloved to me, and I nearly lost all hope of seeing her alive. Then you went on a suicide mission in the Great Garrison and won the city back for us. You turned the defeat into a victory. I know it wasn't easy, but you make everything seem so effortless. You do everything just like that. The Queen believes in your powers too, but for me, They're just more proof of what I felt that day when I saw Anevia alive, standing next to you. You're the miracle we've been waiting for. Aww. You're the one who will finally put an end to this. That's cute. I found a scabbard with your family name on the Grey Garrison. Oh, I remember that. This scabbard held the solemn hour, my family's swords. My father once fought it with it, and took it with it. I left home to become a paladin, alas, it was not stolen. I parted with my heirloom willingly to help someone dear to me. I never needed expensive healing, and having no other way to procure, I pawned my father's sword. I think it would be understood. I'm sure he would have given up everything to help the family as well. I hope to redeem this solemn hour eventually, but there was never enough money. And soon the sword disappeared from the pawn shop altogether. I have no idea who took it. Seems like I'll have to part with my father's swords forever. Aww. Is Anevia sick? Well, forgive me if I don't go into detail. It's a private matter. Suffice to say, everything is fine now. Okay. I can see you truly love her. Oh, she blushes. Cute. My parents were loyal servants, yet it wasn't enough to earn them a title or a coat of arms. Still, however humble our name might be, it is worth something. I don't know if I'll ever see Solomar again, but at least I have this scabbard back. Thank you. It turns out the queen has her head of counterintelligence watching me. I wonder why. Think the queen doesn't trust you? If that were true, she wouldn't have put you into the charge of this army. Fair enough. We need reinforcements. Can you get me some soldiers? When we began the march to Dresden, we choose speed over numbers. If we order more volunteers to be recruited, they simply won't arrive in time. We could pay mages to deliver troops to the camp. I doubt that our army coffers could afford it. We can spare 7,500 gold coins. I'll see to our reinforcements. Here, reinforce us. Consider it done. Consider it done. I have to go. We can prepare remove disease from social. How can I cast spells on group members when I'm in camp? I wonder. Was it a social? Social has no mythical part, does he? There's no mythic path. I guess he gets one later, or not at all. So, he's a glaive fighter. I see. Well, good that we kept these glaives. So we're gonna have both glaives. And he's wearing medium armor. Give you some proper armor. There. Schnittbeast, how you doing? It will show first time we'll be outside of camp. Oh. I see how it works. I see how it works. Man, there's so many interesting characters. I feel kind of bad that I have to leave people behind. So, Commander's Teens. Probably I should check the spellbooks of everyone. So, let's see. What do you have? Level 1. Protection from evil. True Strike. No, why not? It's True Strike. Actually, no, let's have you Protection from Evil. You're gonna be a shit-ass, badass buffer. Unbreakable Heart. I'm gonna have, instead of 1 Unbreakable Hearts, Divine Favor. Was our personal quest, so we'll be bring everyone at least to... I see.
Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Fantastic Kormakr Skeld Kormakr Skeld Kormakr Skeld Kormakr Skeld.
Schnittbeast! 2 months already. Wow, time is flying by. I am more than humble and happy to have you among us. How you doing? Are we doing phenomenal? So, rank 2. I have a lot of restoration lesser. Protection from evil communal. What does 8 do? It bonus in its sick bonus on few effects. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's have lots of restoration spells with you. Then we have prayers. Dispel magic. Sounds good. And delay poison communal. I have to say all my characters would be able to summon. Yeah, it's that's what I love about games like this. Everyone would play it so uniquely and differently compared to one another. Right? So Conjuration Pits. If I put something in the favorite school slots, does it give me 4 spells of that or still 1? I wonder. So haste, haste. See invisible communal. And placements. Okay. You have learned haste now, but you can't cast them yet. Fair enough. Sense vitals. Let's do that. Neutralize poison. Nice. And it gets cure serious wounds. Exactly. Gets all the cure wound things automatically. Shame that I used 1 spell slot for that. Spit venom. Yep, yep, yep. She tired. Delay communal poison. Beautiful. I mean, remove blindness sounds also amazing. And I think I will go for... No, I actually like that spell. I actually like that spell. So, gonna have a rest as well. In our beds. So, onion soup. Fish on a stick. Rest before become fatigued. Yes, that's what we want. Accept. And we want him to cook and him to help. As a scroll scribing. Magic missile sounds good. Gonna have you and you as help. Begin resting.
I can feel evil lurking in you, but you act like a normal person and a good comrade.
How should I know what your goddess considers evil? Maybe I wasn't polite enough to my servants, or didn't give enough coins to beggars in the street.
Maybe. Fish on a stick was a success. Very good. Very good. So, area outside or exit? Let's go outside. Oh, is that ash? Oh, is that ash coming down, or is it... So that's the grey pox. Let's go to the field medic. Show me your scrolls. Remove. Remove blindness. Let's have some of these. Remove disease. Scroll of Death Ward. Or 1 dose. One is to overwhelm the enemy with summons. Yeah. Yeah. Invisible. Scroll to see invisible. Scroll to see invisible communal. We want that. So bulk selling. Boom. Great axe. Scythe. Flail. Warhammer. Short swords. Sell. Okay. Let's see here. We have the Claw of Jitska, and we're gonna give you the shiny dagger. Old iron. Finesse wielding. Boom. What is that doing? If the wearer has the weapon finesse feat, his amulet allows her to apply her dexterity modifier in place of her strength modifier to damage roll with unarmed and natural attack weapons. Can I teach him to make unarmed attacks? Like headbutts or something? Scroll of Gorilla Dust. Learn it, my friends. All of it. Whatever you know, you know. It's invisible communal. Roll of scare. So we need to buy another scroll of invisible communal thing. No. There we go. Eating some burgers, watching Kormakr, and playing 4X Star Wars mod. X4. Oh. Wait, is the Star Wars mod for X4? What? Tell me more. Tell me more. Left words. Let's see. Invisible. See invisible. Communal invisible. Let's grab these two. Yo.
This is my path.
Still have that wand of remove disease that he can grab. Boom. Okay. Okay. So, remove disease. Did not work. Remove disease. Pox is still there. Interesting. It's fucking good. I'm gonna check that out later on because we are on a recording Schnitten Beast, so please feel free to DM me that in Discord or put in Discord under the game channel tag so you can check it after the stream. Okay, we'll see if we can fix this boxing problem. So, Recruit. Seelah. Recruit. Curl. Oh, Curl is also here now. Cute.
I stand ready.
Cute.
Let us be off.
Shader.
Let's move.
Wonder what that lady is. If I can see her. Or find her again.
Check that out.
Oh, hello there. Leather barding. Chain shirt barding. I shall grab that. Please, thank you. Nura did with our tents. Oh, that's a new tent. Not been there yet. Sir Trotzelot. Hey, buddy. We have this one, light barding. And we have this one, chain barding. Increase the annual compassion, base speed, and attack opportunity. Yeah, okay. Okay, we can sell the rest. Who do we have here? Nura. She's the historian, right? I'm just gonna collect the books for later story time. I wonder that she's not saying anything. I'm just going through her stuff. I'm like, ah, la la. I'm just quickly gonna open them. Because some are giving you things, I've noticed. Like, my character has learned something because of reading that book. So, let's head back here. Easy item, welcome in. It's a level caster jank, not a guaranteed removal. Oh. Oh, I see. So, I'm gonna split the books so I can sell them. So all the books I have here are for selling.
March on.
And then we are moving back to Canabris. That's my first move. Bring a Radiance to the dwarf. Show me what he got. Bulk selling. Deal. Bye-bye. After to the +1 can go bye-bye. Heavy pick I have none. Falchion I have none. Longsword of the Triumph, don't keep that because who knows. Deal, another 3k. Okay. Let's see what he got. Amulet of Justice. Whenever the word of the amulet declares a Knight's Challenge, he gains +3 damage bonus. Knight's Challenge, interesting. Amulet of Mighty Fists. This amulet gains its very +1 enchantment bonus on attack on damage rolls. Unarmed attacks. Could I give this amulet to my horse? And the horse would attack stronger? Oh yeah, Vermintide is free to claim. That is true, Izzy. That is true. Painful Remorse. Whenever the wielder of this +2 spiked heavy armor shields uses a shield bash, it behaves like a vicious weapon, dealing extra 2d6 points of damage to the opponents and 1d points of damage to the wielder. Holy shit, okay. The scale gives the attack against its warrior a 10% chance to miss due to concealment. Nice. Oh man, and there's some good stuff going on. Price descending. Adamantine full plate +1. Dawn of Life. This tower +3. It limits its wielder speed HP to 20. Whenever the wielder receives a critical hit, they are healed from the amount of HP equal to the number of their hit dice. What? Wow. Rock of Nature. This breastplate gains the warrior inside bonus to AC against attacks made with natural weapons. Man, there's some good shit going on. Nice. Nice. How about here with a longsword, Black Dragon's Fang, acid weapon, corrosive. It deals additional 2d6 acid damage to all enemies in a 30-foot area. After this ability has been activated, it can be activated again in 1d4 rounds. What? It's like an acid splash? Holy moly. Oh. This is mind-blowing. This is mind-blowing. No, because the force is no fist. I know he has no fist, but his attacks considered are natural attacks. So I think that amulet might be actually good for Horsey. Walking in on his fists. I think that might be actually good for Sir Tronsallant, that amulet. But I could give it a natural armor for now. Okay.
Let us be off.
To adventure! To adventure! Back to Canabris it is. Ba-ba-bow. Yeah, I'm grabbing these group members. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. We have in Canabris 2 places. One with a fire demon and one with something invisible there that we're gonna fight. Materials are cemetery, Hound Heart, campsites. Yeah, we're going to Canabris first. Crusade starting out. Yeah, no. Thank you. Enter this location. Yes. Yes, it is. We are the Northern Gates. Is that where we start? Northern Gates? You want to enter this location? Apparently. Wait, close. Can we do abilities? Not here, apparently. Let's go into the Northern Gates. And see what awaits us there. Oh! Want to enter this location? Yes. Can not go to the marketplace? Is this all not visible anymore? What is this here? Oh, I can buy recruits here. Oh, this is this Heroes of Might and Magic parts, right? Buy resources. Okay. This is Hero of Might and Magic part. Looks like I cannot go back to the marketplace. Or at least not for now. At least not for now. Button? What? Okay. Am I stuck here? Can I leave? Recruits. Give time. Inventory, camp. Group manager. Oh, I entered with my army, not with my party? Oops. Assign a general. Recruit a general. Spellcrafts. Scorching Ray. Sounds good. I'm gonna give you a Scorching Ray. Oh, it cost me 500? Fuck. But yeah, how do I exit now? I'm here with my group though. I'm here with my group though, I think. There's nothing else that I can click instead of Northern Gates. Okay, Boya is the best general. My army's over there. It was my group. It was me. Weird. Weird. This is my army. Grab all of these. Let them flee. Having defeated a band of cultists who have driven the captives of Canabris, Commander's army celebrates the first triumph. Unfortunately, the Demon's worshippers have killed all citizens and gathered their belongings into a huge pond in the middle of the camp. Good. Now I have enough funds to grab myself and general. We're gonna go back. Right. Good. There's no movement points left. How do I switch to my other group members? Villagers. Chill Creek. A lot of quests. Okay. Oh yeah, there. Boom. Now I found it. I do not want to enter that. The I button next to my I button. Oh, I can. Assign a general. Recruit a general. Chief Ageboya. Recruiter. Boom. I've recruited a general. So, I'm no location yet. There is the cemetery. Let's go to the campsites. Random encounter. Magical anomalies are common in the world of Golarian, so common that the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. A regular city dweller will encounter a chaotic manifestation of supernatural power at least once in their lifetime. One might naturally assume that the strange sky of the ghostly fire from rifts to the grounds and the rain of eyeballs, all the World One is known for, should find some purchase in the mortal minds. But even the most worldly of the travelers feel uneasy in the borders. Why? Perhaps they understand that this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound, an ulcer, through which the world itself bleeds into the abyss. The commander and his army walk up to the high bank on the West Sullen River, where it draws near to the border of the World Wounds. The soldier feet halts unbidden on the other bank, rises a series of cliffs to regularly shape have been formed by the winds and water. The sky hangs over the sharp edges of the sickened bends. The shape of Mercury on the horizon is rising and dirt rusts. As it arches above the soldier's head, it regains its familiar azure hue. The soldier whispers and grumbles. The commander feels eyes upon his back. Somewhere among them, wearing simple armor and unrecognized by anyone, the ruler Mendev is standing and watching the new commander closely. The commander gives a signal to wait and climbs to the highest points along the bank. There he decides to look around, address the soldiers to boost their morale, set an example for the army, and lead the march. Let's try to address the soldiers. Establishing rapports with his troops in yet another battle that leader must face. With a subtle alchemy of the words, one can win trust and raise morale, or lose face and authority. Addressing the army on the border of the World Wounds, the commander seeks to establish himself as a military leader on this new battlegrounds. And his efforts prove fruitful. The soldier listen dutifully, smiles appearing on their faces. Some of them in the ranks jokes that the demons are growing tired of waiting for them. The army keeps moving. Lines of soldiers step warily beneath the shrouds of the low black clouds. It's like the World Wound has reached out a finger onto the lands of Mendev. The power of the elements on this side of the scales, the soldier's faith inspiration on the other. It plains to see which is greater. The determination's army runs, the gauntlets of tornadoes, the struggle of supplies, and dozen hats whipped off into the sky after stopping to catch their breath. The soldiers continue on. Their gestures encountered with the World Wound has ended in their favor. Plus 10 morale. Our morale was 2, I think. Nice. That's good. Our morale. Always good. Good. We have the campsites. Enter. Let's see what this campsite has in store for us.
Are we playing hide and seek now?
Are we playing hide and seek now? Maybe. Perception field. Check field. Wait. Buff setup. Team. Let's see what we got. We got prayers. Resist communal. Divine. Guidance. Virtue. Can't wait to learn haste.
Now what is that?
Follow me.
So, a young deer. Finally here, Ellen and Curl must be around here somewhere, and Jaina too. You give her permission to leave. There they are. Greetings, Seelah, and greetings to you, Knight Commander. So Ellen puts his hands behind his back and bows slightly. Then he casts an inquisitive glance at you. He seems less friendly than he was the day you met at the Defender's Hearts. Jaina puts her hand on her hips. She looks even more dashing than usual. Elan is feeling a little shy. He thought he asked for help for a couple of nobodies like us, but now you turn into the Seer of Canabris, Knights of the Fifth Crusade, marked by Yahweh's blessing, and you still came to help him dig through a pile of junk. Let's not talk about it. I assure you. I'm the same Seelah, your friend from the League of the Cards, and we came here to help you look for Elan's ring. By the way, where's Curl? He didn't come with us. He said on the old wound was acting up. Alright, my friends, since we're here, let's finish this mission quickly. I really don't feel comfortable boarding the Knight Commander with my personal problems. I'm glad we're here to help you, Elan. I hope everything works out perfectly with your wedding too. I love weddings so much. They're full of joy and new beginnings. But I haven't been to any yet. Can I come? Of course, Lady Amber. Let's hope my bride doesn't run away from a bungler who managed to lose the ring you bought of her. What does the ring look like? Last time I saw the ring was with my things in my traveling chest. Now the camp is a total disarray. I don't know how well and how will he ever find it. The ring is made of a shiny silver metal with a deep blue-green jewel. Blue-green jewel, okay. You can't miss it. Master Derek's not just a jeweler, he's an artist. Blue-green jewel. Sounds delightful. I wish I possessed one of Master Derek's fine works. I've seen them from afar, worn by visitors to the Gwyrm mansion. But I've never held one before. I was never allowed to approach important guests. I'm not one for florid compliments, milady, but I suspect the master would happily give you one of his works as a gift. He does that from time to time when he meets someone whose beauty inspires him. Thank you, sir. Trinket worth several months' pay? The rules on the surface are insane. You should give your girls fried rats like we do. You've saved yourself a lot of troubles. Is there something wrong, Ylin? Am I making you nervous? Young Knights is obviously embarrassed. I apologize. Jaina is right. Much has changed since we met in Canabris. Some things for better, some not at all. Stops short apparently and willing to elaborate. Alright. Jaina and I will look around the northern side. We'll see you when you find something or when we give up trying. They're acting up weird.
March on. What's that?
They're acting up
Meditate on your
weird.
mistakes. It might make you feel better. You've crossed the wrong
Save the last one for me.
I'm so sorry. Trodarina, how you doing? Happy Freya's Day. Corrupted animal meats.
Onwards.
Let's turn Thornbrist
Out
off.
of my sight.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Did you see that?
Okay, apparently we're shooting deers. Oh dear.
You won't
The heartbeat
survive me.
quickens.
Looks like some of them are corrupted or some sort. Knowledge worlds.
Trivial.
Small but noble order of the Crusades. So, we go a little bit higher. Actually, you can come here in the middle. Glenn, you can come back here and I will stand on the sides.
Follow me.
Yeah, good. That specific young deer has a lot of plot armor, apparently. This ground is trampled and there's signs of battle everywhere. I don't trust this at all. Let's have some buffs going on. The tent has been turned, but the knights are apparently left in a hurry.
March on.
There's a hat, a magical hat. That is different from the strong but smell of burn is coming from within. Check the tent.
Let's have some fun.
Okay. Turn-based, please. Wow. Wow. Yeah, let's have some healing. Sir trots a lot. Brian Moran. Make the best out of it. And we're throwing. Oh! Oh, the cluster shot is working nicely. Let's put someone to sleep. Beautiful. And move away so we're not necessarily getting shot at. And I would like... There's some stuff flying around. And it doesn't look like a bird. Is that a bird shadow? I hope it's a bird shadow. I don't know. Communal alignments. What's that? What's this skilled twice? There. Spellbook. Oh, it's supposed on this side. Resist fire. Let's have that. Good. Very good. Very good. 0 damage because of the resist fire. Beautiful. Beautiful.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
2 smacks, 2 misses. Okay. Shoots.
Endure this.
Reduced. Fair enough. I'm gonna have one more channel. Everybody's full on heal, hopefully. Move over here. We're Angelic Halo. So trots a lot. Good. 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 So if I kill somebody, that would cluster onto him.
We won't falter.
Boom. Exactly. I love that. So good. You woke up from slumber.
Surrender or else.
Let's have normal shots.
I'll cut you wide open.
Critical hits. Just a little bit of damage.
Into the fray.
Good.
Every strike count.
Okay. Good that I read the instruction what's happening there and what's going on. In that sense. So,
I heed the voice of the spirits.
you want to heal yourself? You want to heal him?
The spirits guide me.
Perfect. Lockpick. Use the lockpick tool for 100%.
I hope you appreciate this.
No, there's just money.
Let us be off.
There's just the money. Put an E here. Oh, what's going on? A small Quasit demon emerges from the chest. It looks like at you angrily, screwing up his ugly little face. It's holding a shiny object in its paw, a sparkling silver ring with a large blue-green jewel. It's mine! Mine! Elon, look! Look at the creepy thing. What it's holding. I've seen one of those before. These small demons like to tease and bully. But it will be bold if it senses a real threat. Let's surround and attack all together before he can't figure out what's happening. Oh, we put a spray. Mine! The Quasit throws its paws in the air and splashes you with beams of color. Mine! Mine! You hear insolent giggling. The demon is jumping up and down, throwing the ring in the air and catching it. Elan, Jana! They're alright. They'll come round soon quickly. Kormakr, catch a little rascal before it runs out with the ring. Quickly follow it. Am I also?
Let's move.
There it is. Mine! The ring is mine! You can't catch me, silly weak human!
Follow me.
Come and get me! You're too slow! Oh, you little shit. What's happening now? Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh, curl! Brilliant manages to get the quasi. The halfling curl appears right next to it, quite out of nowhere. Snatches the ring from the demon's paws. You mustn't get it! Curl, what are you? What the hell is happening? Thrusting herself between Elan and Curl, Seelah barely managed to absorb the blow aimed at the halfling. Elan, stop! Have you gotten mad? He's using a summon spell. Why do you stop?
Let me draw the first blood.
No, Elan, Seelah, help! Damn it! What the f— Get ready, we're not a— She's running away? Said I didn't sign up for this. Wow. Let's cast some prayers. Who's first? Creatures is first. Do you guys have extra damage against frost? No, they have resistance against frost.
Our illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
Shade, how you doing?
32 hellish months have gone by and yet the months have been lovely and wonderful as always.
Oh.
Kormakr vibe, Kormakr love, Kormakr vroom, Kormakr hype.
Thank you, Shade. How you doing? 32 freaking months of support. Highly appreciated. Welcome to the Shield, my friend. Oh, man. You guys have totally nailed the sub goal of today. And we're gonna prolong the stream by 20 minutes. There are chaotic evil. Lots of communal chaos. And then we'll see. Bao Bao. Oh, man. Okay. Glenn, move over here. Extra attack. And I'm gonna give you Cold Iron Bow. I'm gonna shoot.
Crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay. Good. Good. He's down to half of his life. Sir Trotsalot. Goodbye. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm hoping for. Slumber. Let's see if we can put you to bed. Woohoo! Nice. Ow. That it hurts. No working. Let's move over here. And let's shoot on the closets.
Strike with all your might.
Good, the closet is down. Attack of opportunity. They're all eagerly attacking me, apparently. Let's charge. That's a miss. That was close. That was close. Bane fills your enemies with fear and doubt, which affects their... Are they immune to fear?
I will see to your demise.
Immunities, poison, and electricity. Okay, no. Bane. Okay. That guy's on the ground, so let's coup de grace him. Boom!
World in crimson.
Oh, it did not work, sadly. Did not work. So... One extra attack. Dude, Bao Baos are evil. Malakas.
You won't survive me.
2, 3, 4. Sheesh. So trots a lot. Let's go. Boom. Boom. Yes, that's what I want. That's what I want. Not sleep. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss, I tell you. So...
We can do it!
Let's throw some.
The light take
Boom.
you.
That's a miss. I could smite him or better hitting, but it's okay. It is okay. So...
Precision.
Shoot the one in the back. Oh. Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
The spirits demand your blood. Your pain is my pleasure.
How it comes that he has not a cold iron weapon? I would expect by this time that everybody has a cold iron weapon.
Endure this.
Boom. Boom. That's a miss. Trots a lot. Perfect. Perfect. So... Let's spit some venom in your face. Oh, he's immune to poison. Kormakr. Too late.
Forwards!
That was too late.
The inheritor, guide
Good.
my blade.
Still a miss. Perfect.
I'll make
Yeah.
short
Normal
work
attacks.
of this.
Normal attacks. Charge. Okay. Good.
Make
Shoot.
every strike count.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Does the horse have coup de... It does have. Coup de grace. Oh, it did work! Very good, Sir Trotsalot. You killed him in one step. Yeah, what were you doing? You literally cut down Curl without a second thought, without the trial, without even knowing what he was responsible for all this. He might have been a victim himself. What am I doing? He lured us into a trap. Curl was the only one who knew where we were going. He knew we thought there would be anyone at the camp besides some small harmless demons. So he set a trap. They would be surprised if the demon's master had him targeting at the commanders from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrels. Pfft. We barely know anything about what happened. Curl is a good lad. Not a spy or a murderer. Maybe they threatened him, tricked him, or even bewitched him with demon magic. And now we'll never know because you let him escape. Better to let a thief escape than cut down an innocent. Elan, think. Seelah was defending someone she thought was a friend. She stopped you from doing something you might regret. I don't need a shepherd to light my path and save me from regrets. Can you say the same, Seelah? Or you, Commander? You clearly have something to say. Go ahead then. Spit it out. Seelah, I didn't want to say this, but I think of you as my friends, so I'm going to warn you. After what happened at the Great Garrison, you're in serious danger, and maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders, but there's wisdom in them that has stood the test of time. A soldier rises from a private to an officer, a knight begins as a squire. Even the Abadis paladins gain their abilities gradually, but not you and the commander. You were granted incredible powers far surpassing seasoned paladins with experience and skill far beyond yours. You received this gift at just the right moment and saved a lot of lives across Mendev. That's a great deed that will be remembered for ages to come. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. The queen gave you such vast powers, all while you sidestepped everything: training, experience, hardship. This is not the first time Her Majesty has behaved harshly, and how much good has it brought to Mendev? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you, Seelah, trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. One day you'll lower your sword when you should have driven the blade home, just like thousands of bright-eyed youngsters will after you. I wanted to tell you the same thing, Commander. So if I understand you correctly, you say that I'm an incompetent leader who've never earned my position. Bear me no grudge, Commander. I'm not so ungrateful as to forget what you did for me in Kenabris and how to agree to help. I said it to Seelah and I'll say it again. This wasn't a reproach, but a warning. The power you've given, it may be your undoing and the undoing of all the Crusades all along with you. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time and subjecting you in danger here. Now at least, we know that Curl is a traitor and Janna is a coward, ready to abandon her friends when it's going to get rough. I hope we'll all learn a lesson from the mistakes. As for the blasted ring, to hell with it. Kiana won't love me solely for the gifts I bring her. Jan makes no attempt to conceal his disappointment. Nodding goodbye, he lowers his head and walks away. Phil watches he leaves, and expressive eyes are filled with sadness. Everyone's becomes very complicated all of a sudden. Please, Kormakr, let's get back. I'd like to talk about this later. I've a lot to think about. I don't know. Is this all highly weird?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
This is all highly weird.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Chad, what I would like to know, are we now, as of now, under any sort of time pressure? Or do I have time to have a look at everything and check everything out? Or are we like in melted shard of a ring? It seems you have found a shard of the short artifact. If you find all of its fragments, an artisan could restore it. Interesting. Or are we like a kingmaker under time pressure and be like, well, either you get your ass going or you're gonna get your ass kicked. That's the other young deer. Mobility check 20. I have no clue what awaits us there. Let's go.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
What do we have here?
Ooh. Special shields.
Let us be off.
Nice. Okay. The ring is gone. Where's the elf, by the way? She ran off completely.
Let's move.
I wonder if she's still here. No, doesn't seem like it. That's just a young deer. Okay. Or somewhere around here? No. Okay. We found a nice shield, it looks like, and we found some hats. What is that doing? Whenever the wearer of this hat uses any song, this song also grants a fast healing at level 1. Oh. That's something nice for us. But a +2 charisma is also not bad. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And we got this shield. Divine Protector. A Mithril shield. This Mithril heavy shield grants its wielder and damage reduction of 5 on magic. Hello there. Gimme, gimme. Look at that beauty. Nice. A gold ring. So, it's been a great day, very calm and collected. What about you, Shade? I had a wonderful adventure so far. Chat has been very grateful and generous. We are gonna prolong our stream by 20 more minutes, so we have 40 more minutes to go. We'll see if the other goals will be hit as well, if we're gonna prolong the stream for a full hour. And in overall, I feel super good. So I hope your week was fantastic. What an effective horse kick, right? She was like, bam, stamping on the horse, on the thing, and it was dead. Well, to you all, sorry that I do not come earlier. I overslept a bit. TJ, don't ever be sorry. You have points? Do you have points? It's not very important. I gotcha. I gotcha. So, wait, I can't do that. There we go. This we are. Good, we're gonna cut here the VOD, because I need a quick pee break. For those watching, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of our skills so far. If you would have done anything else, and what your builds are so far in terms of level 6. And not further, of course, because spoilers and such. What is your main character? I would like to know. Your MC, as the fancy word is for that. And we'll see you in a bit.